Hello, my angels. Welcome to Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. I am your gracious host, Tigra, and we're going to be tapping into our June energies regarding your life, career, and finances. If you're not a subscriber or you happen to be cross watching, won't you stay a while, listen to the message, hit subscribe, share, like, and comment. These are general messages, so take what you may. I welcome you here in love and light. And remember that these are general messages, and your own intuition and what is forcing you or guiding you through the things in life will also help you to navigate through these messages along with the intuitive messages that you have within. Because I've been blessed, prayed, and shuffled beforehand, the sacred space is ready. We're just going to cleanse it because I haven't done some videos in a while. Heavenly Father, thank you for being here with me, my angels, my guides. Thank you as you guide me intuitively and spiritually through this video for the recording of the messages for the career and finances for Sagittarius in the month of June. We welcome you in love and light, and I welcome all those to this channel with peace and harmony. We thank you, and we wish these messages that you bring to us will help us navigate through our careers and finances, not only in the month of June, but just in general. Amen. Okay, so let's get started. What is the messages for Sagittarius for the career and finances for the month of June? Well, we first start out with work-life balance. That has been a primary focus for a lot of people in the past few years. I think especially after what we experienced a few years ago, it really put to the test on people's need to have work-life balance, especially in the moment of a crisis or a situation. And for many of us, having that work-life balance gives us the opportunity to achieve peace and harmony not only in our life, but also affords us the ability to move up the corporate ladder with ease and not feeling stressed out that we can't have a family life and not also be happy and be successful in our work life. So strive for balance in your careers and your personal life when and if possible. Continue to set boundaries this month as you move forward. Always prioritize your self-care, Sagittarius. You come first. Yes, we all work for wonderful companies, or we might be our own entrepreneurs and own owners, but at the end of the day, your self-worth and who you are and your mental health and your physical health means more than the bottom dollar or your company. So ensure that you always set time aside for relaxation for you and your family. And believe it or not, people who are entrepreneurs, people who are mega millions, right? Or they just have an excessive a lot of money. You might think because they have money, take the time to spend with their family, but not necessarily. So you could either be poor or be filthy rich and still forget to have that work-life balance. And this could also be a reminder for some of you where you've forgotten to get that work-life balance, or you're in a situation where you're trying to achieve it. The universe wants you to know that that should be a priority in your life. And if you're not in a position in a workplace or within your own company where it's not allowing you to have that balance in your life, that is something you need to address. With the card of budget planning, they want you to take focus upon your finances and your budgets this month as you finish out the next few months of the year. Try to create realistic budgets. That means staying within your means, not shopping beyond what you can afford. Create budgets that just like goals that you actually have the opportunity to meet. List your income and expenses. Try to keep track of your funds, both incoming and outgoing, your savings, your investments, and take time to review your budget and try to stay on track of it. Many people, just like they make wishes and goals for the new year, they never follow up. They never go back to see, had they met those goals, or what can they do to meet those goals, or how far they are. The same thing when you're working on your budget for your finances in any given time of your life, whether it's monthly or quarterly. You need to stay on top of it. You need to see what things are changing or what adjustments, because things happen in life, right? And even though you might plan a budget for 3 to 6 months out, if there's a loss of job or a loss of career, what if you need to take unexpected sick leave? There are major things in life that can happen where you have to be able to adjust and reassess your financial situation. And when you stay on your budget, or you at least keep up with your budget and take a look at it on a regular basis, you kind of know where you are and you're exactly where you need to be to make the changes, which sometimes need to be rapid and unexpected. So having your work-life balance allows you the time to focus on your budget and to stay upon it. With the other two cards of wealth visualization and time management, in order to have a work-life balance, managing your time efficiently and learning how to prioritize is very important. So they want you to prioritize your task, take a look at your calendars, your to-do list, again, making sure things are being checked off and you're not putting too much work into the things that you don't need to work on, and putting work into the things that you do need to focus on, and to be more efficient with your time, because sometimes you waste time. And the time that we waste, we don't get back. Visualize the wealth that you want, right? When you have your breaks and your time and opportunity to be by yourself or to spend time with your family, visualize the wealth that you want, not only for you, but for your family. Visualize the success that you see yourself and your children and your partner having. Work with having vivid creative vision boards and practice your affirmations. Say the affirmations that I post here on the channel or the ones that you create for yourselves. Deep meditation and staying true to your goals and focusing on them and working upon them and really staying in tune to them will help you visualize where you want to be financially. With the message perfect time to invest, for some of you who've been waiting to invest, or maybe you've been given a little nest egg, or you've been gifted some money, for those of you who maybe are newlyweds, you just got married and you got, some money from your families, this would be a great time to invest before you buy your new home or you have kids. Others of you, you could have wealth passed down to you from your family line. It's always good to invest when you do have that excess amount of money. If you don't have the amount of money that you would like to invest, then you work hard to put that money aside and build it up until it is safe for you to invest. But for many of you, it is the perfect time to invest. You're about to land a great position. Some of you are going to be landing a brand new job, one that is going to align with your work life demands and where it is that you see yourself 5 or 10 years from now. Work with an abundance mentality. Once you start visualizing creatively and financially where you see yourself and how you're going to rise your success as far as your finances and career, having that abundance mentality, not thinking poor, but thinking rich in thoughts and rich in spirit, is all going to help you move towards a brighter tomorrow. With Cha-Ching, money rain, again, another sign that for some of you, the month of June is going to be very fortunate for you for money coming in. So I love that for you. With the message of Oracle cards, for some of you who don't know the answers or you're seeking answers, coming to the cards, coming to readings such as mine, or if you have your own cards, going to them to the answers in conjunction to your intuition can help you guide through the answers that you're seeking as it pertains to your finances and careers. Others of you this month might be seeking justice. You might be having hearings or trying to work out something in your favor where you want fairness and protection. This could be, some of you could be fighting to put a union in place of your job, or you might be having some type of work dispute. You could be going to court for back wages or money owed to you from a personal debt or a business partnership where you severed ties but now there's money to be distributed. So many of you have your mind focused on the justice of this playing in your favor, because for many of you, the proceeds of you winning this is going to help you to have the funds that you need to further invest and to further give you capital to do the things that you wish to do. Some of you are thinking about going back to teaching or thinking about teaching just in general because it's something that you have the tenacity to do what you've just never had the time. And for those of you who maybe are retirees, or again, you're in that fork on the road where you want to change careers, teaching is something that you might think of doing, especially if there's a particular field, like if you're great in science or you specialize in math. And it's always great to help the young and to help them elevate. So if you have teaching qualities, or if that's been something deep down you've been wanting to do, this could be the time for you to start maybe looking into those books, looking into programs or schools or mentors that can help you manifest that. At the bottom of the deck, we get children. Others of you, you're focusing on your children, raising your children, maybe planning on having children. Your children could be at the age now where some of them are old enough now to start working, especially if you're self-employed. They can help you in the company. And you're just trying to teach your children the same values that you have when it comes to career and finances. And with that work-life balance, that again gives you the blessing and the fortitude to not only enjoy having a great life and a great job that brings you, financial success, but also gives you the time to love and adorn and to spend with your children. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What are the further messages for Sagittarius as the energies for career and finances for the month of June? So we have the King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Pentacles, following up with the Ten of Wands. So some of you this month might be picking up and leaving a particular situation. This could be many of you who are frustrated in your job or career situations because you feel that you're being stifled, you're not being heard, you don't feel that there's opportunities there for you, or that you can't achieve the raises that you need to make things happen. You are in a cycle of your life where many of you are looking at your budget. You are ascertaining where your life falls within your work-life balance. Are you in the right career? Is there something else that you're more passionate about? Can it bring you the money and sustain, your family life and still be happy if you were to change jobs at this time? For many of you, this is something that you've been wanting to do, going to another career, going to a different company, or being self-employed, but it just wasn't the right time, or you haven't built up enough courage. So for some of you, you're still kind of like, you got your foot on the fence, you're not really ready to climb over and take that leap. While others of you, you feel the opportunity is now. Something will arise and happen where this new beginning is going to allow you to start working towards changing your careers, or just picking up your family and going, especially if you feel like you're burdensome where you're at. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. The King of Swords. So yeah, like I said, some of you could be undecisive. There's probably things that you need to cut, things that maybe are mentally challenging for you that you don't want to give up, or you're not quite sure you want to walk away from yet. And you're afraid to take that leap of faith. So some of you, like I said, you will continue to struggle and be unsure of your future, but you just aren't ready to take that leap of faith. So you'll keep dealing with whatever it is that you're dealing with and try to make ends meet and work within the confines of what you have. While others of you, like I said, you more or less have your plan. You're ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready to risk it all for your happiness. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. With the new beginning, for many of you, there will be options, and there might be some things, again, that you might have to try to work out or choose from, but that's okay, because as you have options, you can decide from those options what is best for you. Clarifying the King of Pentacles with Justice. Again, many of you are about fighting for what is right when it comes to your money and your finances. If you had, if someone scammed your bank account, or you had fraudulent money taken from your account. Again, if you're owed back money from an employer, or you got a severance pay and it's not quite what you thought it was. Anything concerning your finances where it's impacting you, or you feel that you're being cheated, you're going to fight to make sure that you get what is yours. In the middle of the deck with the energy of the Hierophant, others of you, like I said, not quite ready to make the move, to make changes in your career or in your life, but you are being more in tune to it. You are spiritually trying to ground yourself and to listen intuitively to yourself as to what you truly desire, so that when you are ready to make that move, you know it's the sound decision for you at that time. At the bottom of the deck, we end with the Six of Swords. Again, many of you, though, you're ready to pick up and move away. So for some of you, the answer might be it's not in your hometown. It's not in the particular company you're in right now. Some of you might feel that you have a calling to be somewhere else, to do something else. You just feel like where you're at right now, wherever you're living at, wherever you're working at, that's not where you're supposed to be. Not forever anyway. So many of you will feel that calling and will pick yourself up or your family up and relocate and look for new employment, or search for new employment somewhere else outside of your city or state, and then find yourself moving. And don't be surprised, for many of you, it might even surprise you that you actually move out of state or out of your country. So I do feel that this could be long-term moving for many of you, sailing the seven seas, taking flights, to interview or to canvas different cultures, different lifestyles, because you want a change. And again, you feel like you kind of outgrown where you're at spiritually and mentally. And you might not make the same amount of money if you move, but you just feel spiritually and holistically you are going to be okay, and your family's going to be okay. And that's what's important. It's what you feel within you that will work for you and your family is what is best at this time. Let's take some more messages from another tarot deck to see if there's any other messages. Oh, okay. Yeah, looking for opportunities, feeling grounded, being happy in your choices, looking beyond where you're at. A lot of people get stuck in life because they're afraid to take a leap of faith. They're afraid to go outside, their area, their part of the world. It's a big world out there, not just within the 50 states of the United States. There's so many countries and even small continents, right? There's so many places within the world that you can find your happiness and peace. With the Six of Cups, someone could be coming to you during this time to ask for forgiveness. So I do feel some of you might have had severed work relationships or partnerships where you could have split because of differences or money problems, and you could find some of those relationships healing, and those particular people might play a key role, I feel, in helping you and being a factor in the next part of your life. Like if you relocate. So let's say if you had a falling out with someone and you're deciding to relocate and move to a new company, and all of a sudden you find out this person lives in that country. And again, bygones become bygones, and this person might be a catalyst to help you in your new life. So there could be some old relationships rekindling, and the reason why is because they are meant to be in your life at this moment to help you navigate through this next stage, especially for those of you who are taking a leap of faith and moving in other waters outside of the comfort zone. With the Knight of Wands, there definitely will be energy coming towards you. Some things more rapid than others. You'll get a lot of ideas and a lot of intuitive hits of what to do and what not to do. And it's just about you taking yourself seriously in what it is that you want to do and going about it slowly. There's definitely victory for many of you. You are going to be happy, and things are going to work out in your favor, not only when it comes to court or situations where you're awarded past due money or claims that are owed to you, back owed money, like I said, severance pay. But you're going to be victorious in the new choices that you make to move yourself or to move your family and seek a new career, to start over, to be your own boss. This is the move that is really needed for many of you and is going to give you the happiness that you seek, while others of you are still contemplating. So, as we wrap up the energies for the month of June so far for careers and finances, I do feel there are many of you who want to leave or want to make changes in your life. You know financially you're not where you want to be or where you could be, but you're too scared to take the necessary steps, or maybe there's other factors going on in your life where you can't take those steps right now. While others of you, you are at that level. You have researched, you've done everything you've needed to do, you've done your networking, and you're ready. You've saved up, or you have enough in your nest egg, and you're ready to close out all accounts where you're at. You're ready to go in that ship, go in that boat, go in that airplane, and move you and your family out to somewhere else. You're ready to take a new chance and a new area, a new culture, and a new career. So it really just depends where each of my Saggies are in your stage of life, whether you are the ones who are motivated and you've already done the work and you're ready to go on to that next stage and take a chance on your life and career, or others of you, you're still holding on to the fear that I know I can do more, I can get more, I can be more, but I'm kind of comfortable where I'm at and I don't want to take the risk. For each Sagittarius, no matter what part of your life that you're in, you have to know intuitively when it's ready for you to make that move. So whatever part of your life that you are in at this stage, know that the angels are with you. Go to them. Take time to be within and go according to the flow of your particular journey and path. Have a great month of June, and may your finances be blessed in no matter what situation you're in. Namaste.